Yo, what's good, niggas? We watch anime all the time, and people, I can't name how many fucking top 10 anime betrayals I've seen in my life, but, for all these fucking betrayals and traitors that we have in these shows, niggas seem to never give a damn about what they do. Like, similar to the murder shit from a little bit ago. It's just like niggas just don't care about people's past, which is crazy. So let's get to it. Number one, a show I don't watch like that, or don't talk about like that, like on the channel or whatever. Reiner. Like, I get it. Like, this nigga betrayed humanity itself. He betrayed you, all your guys, all your people. Think about everybody. And this nigga is sitting over here having a fucking PTSD, crying breakdown every goddamn episode, and fans just treat him like this nigga wasn't a grown-ass nigga with this whole shit on him. Like, nigga, you chose to do this. Like, this is you chose to fuck us in the ass. Like, it almost took me a second to even remember that he did this shit, because nobody talks about it. Now, next up, I think it's arguably probably the biggest traitor of, the last 20 years. Our guy Sasuke, first part of Naruto, went through all the Shippuden as a traitor, as a bad guy, whatever. Nobody takes Sasuke as a traitor seriously. They're just like, it's just like, a little teenage girl runs away. You know what I mean? Like, she hanging out with her bad friends. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you gonna be alright. We are not worried about you. Nobody became worried about Sasuke until word got out that he killed Itachi. And I think even some niggas might have had cap on that. They was like, nigga, Itachi, come on, bruh. We know that nigga. That nigga would clap Sasuke, especially pre-Mangekyo. Like, don't get me wrong, Sasuke had been through a lot of shit, but, like, he had no reason to become a traitor. Like, this nigga was a felon, a war criminal, any type of title you can give him, and, motherfuckers see him in the forest and be like, oh, what's up, Sasuke? Like, bro, like, this nigga's a criminal. I guess I should throw Reiner's partner in here, at least the relevant one. Annie, but she, as a traitor, I think she doesn't blow me as much as Reiner. Reiner really blows my shit because this nigga was like actively annoying, like just being a hoe. I don't know, he just had no type of mental stability, which was blowing me. Now Annie, she also betrayed them niggas, but then she just went away and took a nap. Like, she has to have one of the longest hibernations I've seen from a character in anime, period. Part of me thought they weren't even gonna unfreeze her or find a way to uncrystallize her by the end of the show. I thought that might have been one of the very last things. And I was like, shit, they might not never get her, because what is even finna happen once she comes out of this shit? But I think Annie is, for some reason, someone who got some strong criticism from the fans. But probably because she, I don't know, it felt personal as fuck when she was killing our crew and whatever, going against us. Because it was you was there during training and everything. And, taught Eren moves and all type of shit. Nigga, that hurt a little bit. It just felt like she was running from the cops in GTA and just ran into her fucking apartment. That's just where she's been the last 6-7 years. Aizen had one of the, craziest and, to be quite frank, drippiest betrayals I've ever seen, period. And I feel like that's part of the reason why nobody really gives a damn that he's a scumbag and faked his own death and was and then started, just slicing his peers in the back. Was it because, yeah, the nigga cute, and the nigga I don't know, he looked like a loser bitch before. When we first saw him, had his glasses and everything, he looked like somebody, you would hate. And then he slicked the hair back and he said, nah, I'm really out here. And got straight to business. And he cut this nigga theme music off. Aizen, I don't know, it's hard to hate on that nigga, but sometimes his monologues do be getting boring for me. That's another combo though. I feel kind of I don't know, even just wild to not mention, he who shan't be named, I guess, of the anime verse, but yeah, like even just mentioning this nigga, seeing this nigga on a logo, on a shirt, on an Instagram, a Twitter post, like you are sure to immediately fuck the whole vibe of whatever's going on. Niggas who know, and niggas who don't know even know. That's how treacherous. This might be the most treacherous nigga I could even think of in my head. I think Itachi and what's his name, Reiner, I think are pretty similar in just like their role as like, you know, oh, they were a traitor because it was like duty calls and shit like that. But also at the same time, Itachi's a lot more easy to handle because Itachi's not a fucking like just pussy. Like Reiner's just a pussy. Like he's just scared. He's, you know, we don't see Itachi crying and having it's not nothing wrong with having feelings. But we don't see Itachi crying and being like, oh my god, what's going on? What am I doing? Should I be? He was just like, alright bro, fuck it. I guess this is where I'm at now. This is what I gotta do. Like, he was a 14-year-old rogue hanging around a bunch of 30 grown-year-old men. Itachi just took his cape and said, alright bro, fuck it. Like, I'll do it. But like traitor though, I mean, Itachi's only really a traitor if, you know, you thought he sided with his family. What if he was just sided with the Hidden Leaf the entire time? Some fans too tend to forget that he did some of the horrendous shit that he did though. Like Itachi did put people in the dirt. Itachi did, you know, end unsuspecting people's lives, non-ninjas. And you know, like, I don't know, just imagine your cousin coming up in your house and just pow pow pow, and like that's, yeah, you can't just ignore that. The stigma of being a traitor is not about what you did, because, you know, plenty of horrendous acts happen on a day-to-day basis in these universes. It's really just about, hey nigga, do you look cool? Do you know what I mean? Are you funny? Like, do you got something? It's like a talent show. Do you got something, you know, so we can justify having your crazy ass on our screen still? Or if you know how to have a good monologue, you know?